What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Boy, I won't do you like that. I don't smoke on your shit. I respect your shit. Come on, let's get this shit over with. Oh, watch out, come on, somebody behind you, gang. Somebody behind you. You good?
I'm good, man. I'm all right, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. They behind you, gang. Don't let nobody get behind you like that.
You thought I was getting back doors?
You gotta watch out, gang. It's going around. The back door is going around in LA.
This nigga crazy.
You good?
I'm good.
Intro your shit in. How you do your intro and shit?
All right. 607 Ugg. Glad to have you back on camera.
Not the punk. But they try to treat me like I am.
Not the punk.
Yeah, you think I'm a punk and they try to treat me like I'm the punk?
Are you accusing me of leaving that out on purpose?
Yeah. Why would you leave it out then? You've been doing this all the time. You know I'm still saying, oh, not the punk. So why can't you put in not the punk?
All right, punk? I don't know.
Still a punk? All right, let's do the interview. I'm gonna show you I ain't no punk. Let's go. Come on, let's go. I'm a punk.
What's that word? What's that word, man?
You right? I got marked out.
607 Ugg. Not the punk.
He said, I got marked out.
You've had a wild few days, man. I don't even really know where to start. But how are you feeling about everything that has transpired?
I'm feeling good. I'm alive. Listen, anytime you make it through the storm and you don't even get wet, it's good. Listen, it was raining and I didn't even get wet, gang. Stop playing on me. I feel good.
Can you take me through everything?
What's that word? Hit that button, man. Hit that sub button.
Every time I did a lot of shit, get out. Tell you what about what fucking weekend too? I had my dick out. What all you want to know about? You gotta be more specific, nigga. I'll be real. I can go back. I was on Friday, and I had it in. You want to see your video?
I definitely don't want to see the video.
All right. What you want to know about me?
Okay. How did you first learn that you were going to be doing a podcast with 4 Extra?
Oh, that's crazy. Look, so I found out on a Monday. On Monday, Adam told me and you gonna do a podcast with 4 Extra. Now the whole time, I'm like, cool. Adam gonna be there. We're gonna do a podcast with 4 Extra. It's good. We're gonna troll him. Now I'm thinking that we're gonna troll him about the cars and shit. Because Adam always seeing hits. He always tell you what to do. What you laughing at?
Bro, this nigga be tweaking.
I had to look around, bro. I was just checking my stuff.
Yeah, you need to check around, because I had to check around because they tried to backdoor me and kill me again on no jumper. Again.
Okay, so you found out you're doing the podcast. It was supposed to be you, 4 Extra, and Adam. Now, when you heard you were doing it with 4 Extra, did you think I've said some things about 4 Extra he might be mad at?
What did I say? I ain't said nothing. Adam ain't said. Listen, Adam said that he was gay. Adam said that he put peanut butter in booty. Adam said he put cars in ass. And 4 Extra didn't do shit. So how I supposed to know? Everybody play with you. You let the white man play with you. So why I can't play with you then? You like a plaything? So you like a toy? A big ass, small ass teddy bear. Right? The one of the wing up kind. That you wing up. The one of the kind, you know the things you wing up. They run around like this.
What's the word, bro? What's the word? You talking about? You say you look like Snoop Dogg?
Like that. What's the thing? That was a kid. And Adam was winging up.
So you assume because Adam was saying some things that you didn't think it was that serious?
No, Adam said that 4 Extra put a car in booty. I'm thinking that's a no jumper thing. You know how? I thought he was the mascot for no jumper. You know how you got a mascot for everything? I know Brick Lady was the last mascot, so I thought he was the new mascot.
This nigga is crazy.
And we always gotta pick on the mascot. If Adam picking on you, why can't I pick on you?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in.
Hold on, man. Hell no. Hell no, I look like no. I'm talking about you look like Snoop Dogg. I don't think you should say you look like another man. You feel me? Know what I mean, gang? What we about to watch? Let me find something, man. Let me find something, man.
Bobby Snoopy badass.
They call me Snoopy Badass.
They call me Snoopy Badass. They wanna see me fall back. Wanna judge me when you got homies that's all bad. They twisting my words trying to catch.
Yeah.
I don't react to this shit right motherfucking now. Nigga, this nigga 607
Yeah, no. Baby CEO killed by his day one friend. The truth behind the murder. Damn. Let's see what the fuck.
With HubSpot's Breeze Customer Agent, you can scale up without slowing.
A young Memphis rapper is dead after a shooting in Fraser late Tuesday night. Jonathan Brown, who went by the name Baby CEO, died after being shot at Lake Park.
He was only 20 years old when he was gunned down, shot, and left for dead in the same Memphis streets he came up in. But Baby CEO's story didn't start there. It started when he was just 14, going viral for waving guns and rapping about a life most kids his age hadn't even seen. Some thought he was just another lost cause, but behind the controversy was a young artist co-signed by Fredo Santana, trying to turn pain into purpose. He had just become a father, just started going by Big CEO, and then he was gone. What really happened that night? And how did a kid who beat the odds end up betrayed by someone he trusted? This is the full story of Baby CEO. Jonathan Kyron Brown.
Hey, the fucked up thing is, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it usually happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It usually is somebody you know. You feel me?
Better known as Baby CEO or later Big CEO, began posting freestyle videos on YouTube and Instagram in 2015 at age 14, flaunting firearms and rapping about street life.
Me and my guy, we some cousins. Yeah, so when we start this game, I got my buddies.
Before we get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website. That's in the description.
That little nigga
I post
fucked
viral
up.
videos daily.
I mean,
Plus, make sure you like the video
no
and share it
disrespect.
with someone to spread the violence awareness. One early video showing him handling guns and rapping explicitly about gang signs sparked concern in Memphis, described at the time as disturbing. That same year, he dropped collaborative tracks like We The Game and Club Bang, which quickly amassed tens of thousands of views. His raw energy and fearless attitude earned him buzz on YouTube early, with producers like JRO Productions and beats from legends like 808 Mafia, featuring in videos like NSYNC 2 tracks. By 2017, his breakout came with the Race Freestyle, riding the Take Hey beat and hitting over 1.5 million views, a moment that cemented his reputation online. Baby CEO caught the attention of Fredo Santana and signed to Savage Squad Records. He and Fredo were close, with Baby CEO even dedicating shoutouts to his mentor in later songs. In 2019, he released singles like Don't Like Me.
I fuck with Fredo, man. Long live Fredo, man.
Fredo, and keeping the connection alive. According to Famous Birthdays, he claimed tracks like Reach, Run It Up, and No Hook as his notable hits, culminating in his first studio album, Big CEO, in 2019. In November 2020, Baby CEO announced he had become a father, posting proudly of his newborn son. Streams and views climbed after he dropped the single Can't Wait, which hit over 1 million views on YouTube and 110K plus streams on Spotify. Despite hustling to stay grounded, videos of him displaying firearms with friends and crew continued, a street image he maintained even
Memphis, duh. I'm sorry.
Memphis drill culture often blurs the line between rap and gang life. Reddit commenters note that Baby CEO was a known artist and gang member to local police, growing up around his older brother Bud. One account states, Reddit threads from Memphis 10 suggest he belonged to the CBG/Longview set, with fallout involving someone he considered a brother. Legally, his main run-in came in 2015 when he was arrested for a probation violation and detained in juvenile custody. After that, he stayed out of major legal trouble until his death. By early 2021, Baby CEO stood at the crossroads of rising stardom and deep street loyalty between viral song drops, brand new fatherhood, and simmering neighborhood conflicts. He represented a dangerous blend of rap dreams and neighborhood loyalties. On the cold night of January 19, 2021, flashing police lights illuminated a quiet corner of Fraser, a neighborhood in North Memphis. Shortly before 10 p.m., gunfire shattered the calm. Witnesses later described hearing a rapid burst of shots, numerous explosions echoing through the dark. Police rushed to a house near Schoolfield Road in Lake Park Cove and found a young man lying on the ground, mortally wounded. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. It didn't take long for those on the block to recognize the victim, 20-year-old Jonathan Brown, better known in the streets and online as Baby CEO. In the hours leading up to his death, Jonathan was in the company of someone he trusted with his life. According to street accounts, Baby CEO spent that evening with a close friend, a childhood buddy he considered like family. They were hanging out outside a home in the Hawkins Mill area of Fraser around 9 p.m., trading jokes and banter under the glow of a street light. This friend was no stranger. In fact, he was dating Baby CEO's own sister and was the father of her young child.
Shut the fuck
love of
up.
trust was implicit, but as the night wore on, a sudden tension sparked between them. The friend allegedly asked to see Baby CEO's gun, a customized Glock with a distinctive golden slide and switch.
Hold on. Red motherfucking flag. You hear me? I asked to see my gun, nigga. That's weird. How weird is that? Sound like backdoor to me on my baby. Sound like backdoor to me. In the words of Butter.
That Jonathan was known to carry. Sensing something was off, Jonathan refused to hand it over. In an instant, that bond of brotherhood was broken. The friend pulled out his own weapon and opened fire on Baby CEO, shooting him multiple times and leaving him to die where he fell. In that moment, the rising rapper's life was cut short by someone he had treated like a brother. The scene that Memphis police encountered was grim. Shell casings littered the pavement, and the young artist lay unresponsive. Officers secured the area with crime tape, their breath visible in the cold air as neighbors emerged from their homes to see what had happened. The address would soon hit local news reports, a man killed in an overnight shooting in Fraser, but the full story of what led to this killing was just beginning to unfold. The investigation, in the immediate aftermath, the police were tight-lipped about the incident. They confirmed that a shooting had occurred in Fraser and that the victim was dead, but initially, they did not even release the young man's name. Officially, he was just another John Doe pending notification of kin. Behind the scenes, however, word of Baby CEO's death was already spreading like wildfire on social media and hip-hop forums. By the next day, Memphis police publicly confirmed the victim's identity as 20-year-old Jonathan Brown, Baby CEO.
That's crazy.
No details were given about any suspect or motive. The police refused to speculate, stating only that the investigation was ongoing and asking anyone with information to come forward. As journalists pressed for answers, the authorities remained cautious. All they would say was that officers had responded to the 3800 block of Lake Park Cove around 10 o'clock p.m. and found a male victim dead from gunshot wounds. No arrest was announced and there was no manhunt for a killer, a curious silence that left many wondering if the shooter was known or even present when police arrived. Indeed, rumors later hinted that the person who shot Baby CEO stayed on the scene and claimed self-defense, leading the case to be treated as a justifiable homicide. In street parlance, the case went cold before it ever warmed up. Officially, the Memphis Police Department never confirmed those details, but insiders whispered that Jonathan's death had been ruled justifiable, implying the shooter convinced authorities it was self-defense. With no charges filed, the investigation quietly faded from the headlines, leaving a void of unanswered questions. Behind police doors, one can imagine detectives grappling with the unsettling truth that the prime suspect might have been the very friend who reported the shooting. If this friend indeed pleaded self-defense, it would explain the lack of an arrest. Did an argument escalate into a shootout? Did Jonathan pull his gun first, forcing his friend to fire? those crucial details remain shrouded in secrecy. What is clear is that Jonathan Baby CEO Brown died from bullet wounds, not an overdose or natural causes, despite early confusion on that point. The streets knew it was murder, even if the law was reluctant to call it that. And as the official
Hey, that's never mind. Let me
investigation
go ahead.
stalled, the task of making sense of Baby CEO's death fell to the community and internet sleuths, who began piecing together their own narrative of that fateful night. News of Baby CEO's death sent shockwaves through Memphis's rap scene and far beyond. In the early hours of January 20, 2021, social media lit up with RIP messages and disbelief. Friends, fans, and fellow rappers woke to the tragic headlines, many unable to believe that the young artist they watched grow up was gone so soon. His older brother broke the news on Twitter, posting a heart-wrenching message. "My little brother Baby CEO has passed away. Please pray for our family. Why, God?" The raw pain in that tweet, the mix of heartbreak and confusion, made it painfully clear that this loss was personal. Baby CEO wasn't just a viral name or a news story. He was a beloved son, brother, and father. In fact, Jonathan had just become a father himself. His baby son was barely 2 months old at the time of his death. His brother publicly vowed, "You just had a baby, little brother. I promise we got your son for life," assuring that the family would take care of Baby CEO's newborn child in his absence. Amid the outpouring of grief, there was also confusion. Initially, conflicting information swirled online. Some early posts and reports speculated that Baby CEO might have died from a drug overdose, a tragic echo of
How, if he
mentor,
got shot?
Fredo Santana's fate. Even one of Jonathan's siblings pushed back at the gunfire rumors at first, tweeting desperately, "He wasn't shot or killed by anyone. Please stop spreading false rumors and pray for our family." It was a frantic attempt to stem the tide of speculation, perhaps born from shock or misinformation in the immediate chaos. But within hours, harsh reality set in. By that evening, Jonathan's family confirmed that he had in fact been shot to death, and their tone turned from denial to fury. His older brother unleashed
I
an
know that's right.
expletive-laden Twitter rant aimed squarely at those he felt were exploiting the tragedy. In a tweet bristling with anger, he wrote, "Ain't no op killed my brother. He got killed by his own day one nine."
Damn.
He called his brother. So for you DK sucking a heavy canned knives trying to get fame off his name, stop it. Clout chasing the honest. The message was as clear as it was bitter. No
Honest
rival gang
ass
or
niggas.
enemy op had done this. Baby CEO was betrayed by a friend, and anyone in the streets claiming credit or clout from his death needed to shut up. That explosive statement reverberated through the Memphis hip-hop community. Heavy Camp is the crew of popular Memphis rapper Black Youngster, and Baby CEO's brother was directly calling them out, implying that some associates of Black Youngster had been bragging or spreading rumors about involvement. It was a bold move, effectively drawing a line in the sand between Baby CEO's family and those who had long feuded with him. Jonathan had indeed been beefing with Black Youngster, who hailed from the same part of town, as well as a local rival known as J90 in the months before his death. Now, in the wake of the killing, the family wanted to squash any notion that those enemies were responsible. This was personal betrayal, not a victory for a rival. Another thread of speculation involved jealousy and clout. Baby CEO had enjoyed a burst of viral fame as a kid and was known in Memphis rap circles, but he was on the verge of something bigger. He had recently been recording new music under the moniker Big CEO, shedding the baby as he entered adulthood. There was a sense that 2021 might have been his year to finally break out for real. This fed a theory that perhaps his friend turned killer resented his success. He got killed by his own friend who wanted fame off his name, as Baby CEO's brother put it bluntly on Twitter. The streets of Memphis remember Baby CEO, not just for the controversy of his youth, but for the promise of what he was becoming. A young father and rap artist trying to find his footing. In the end, his story is a chilling testament to how unforgiving that environment can be. A split-second decision, a flash of jealousy or fear, and a life can be snuffed out before it truly blooms. The death of Baby CEO is a Memphis tragedy, raw and real, the kind that leaves everyone wondering.
Man, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's wild, but it's like shit. You really can. It's like he got all these videos with these guns and shit like that, so it's not really hard to tell, like, to plead a self-defense case. Like, look at this nigga, he look crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So it's like shit. No disrespect, but you know what I mean? That's wild.
today's video, we're covering several disturbing incidents. One case involves a suspect who set a porch on fire knowing someone was trapped inside. In another, 2 individuals opened fire on a crowd in broad daylight.
God damn.
And in a separate case, 2 victims were found shot in the head inside a parked car. Before we get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website that's in the description, where I post viral videos daily. And plus, make sure you like the video and share it with someone to spread the violence awareness. This first incident happened early in the morning around 4 a.m. on November 12, 2024. We're looking at surveillance footage from the 1400 block of North 61st Street in Philadelphia. What you're seeing is a suspect walking up to a home with what appears to be a gas can in hand. There's no hesitation. He goes straight for the front porch, pours the liquid across it, and sets it on fire. Within seconds, the flames take off. He backs up and then quickly leaves the area on foot. Inside that home was a 67-year-old man, bedridden and unable to escape. By the time
67?
emergency responders got there, it was already too late. The fire had spread fast and the man was killed in the blaze. This wasn't just arson, it was a calculated move to take a life. The way the suspect moved shows this wasn't random. He came with purpose, brought the fuel, and walked straight up like he knew exactly what he was there to do.
Bro, that's crazy as hell. A 67-year-old man, bro. What the fuck did he do to you? Watch how I beat somebody in his family that did.
This incident was a shooting that happened just after 1:20 in the morning on April 26, 2025. We're looking at the 5000 block of Frankfurt Avenue in North Philly. Surveillance shows the victim sitting in the driver's seat of a blue Chevy Malibu. Not long after, the suspect approaches, though depending on the angle, you might not see the exact moment the shots are fired. But what we do know is the victim was hit multiple times in the upper body.
Damn.
This wasn't a random shooting. The way the car was targeted suggests the shooter knew exactly who they were after. It was fast, deliberate, and done at a time of night when the streets are quiet. Almost like it was planned for that exact window. This shooting happened in broad daylight
I couldn't even see it.
3:30 in the afternoon on January 30th, 2025. The location is the rear of 3044 North Lithgow Street in North Philadelphia. Surveillance captures 2 male suspects moving through the area. It's clear from the footage they're working together. At some point they spot their target, and that's when the shots are fired. You don't see the exact moment of impact, but you can see their body language shift. It happens fast. The victim was hit and collapsed on the scene. By the time first responders got there, it was already too late. After the shooting, both suspects take off on foot. Last known direction was toward 4th and Somerset. No vehicle, no hesitation. Just in and out on foot, like they knew the area well. This next shooting happened in the middle of the day, around 1:05 p.m. on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. The location is 40th and Girard Avenue. right on a SEPTA bus. Surveillance footage shows the suspects prior to the incident entering a nearby corner store where they made
What
a
up,
purchase.
though?
Shortly after, 3 of the individuals boarded
Cool
a SEPTA
guy.
bus in the area
How
of
you
Girard
feeling
and
today?
Ridge Avenues. A 4th suspect joined them later.
Cool guy, how you feeling today, my boy?
Wayne Link is about investing in your future, offering skills training to start new careers. Clean slate expunge.
Buy more vids and he done. What you mean by buy more vids? Somebody told me, hey, tell me what this is real quick, gang. Somebody said grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. And I did it, and he ain't never sent it to me. I don't know what. Let me see. What the hell? That was crazy. Alright, my bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to fuck around. Hop off this motherfucker.
At some point during the ride, the situation escalated. The 15-year-old victim was fatally shot while still on board the bus. The exact interaction leading up to the shooting remains unclear, but the act itself was deliberate and carried out in broad daylight.
Who was the victim? Damn.
Next case started in the early hours of February 25th, 2024 around 2:53 in the morning. The location is 4565 Torresdale Avenue. Surveillance shows a 40-year-old Hispanic male being assaulted by 2 other Hispanic males. It wasn't a shooting, this was a physical attack. The video captures enough to see the confrontation unfold, though the full details of how it started or what led up